Also can't wait to get this check of our forecast with Carson Meredith right now.
I kind of want to wait because I hear that it's not so good for tomorrow, at least.
Yeah, it's going to be a little messy tomorrow, unfortunately. We're tracking very gusty winds for your Thursday outside of thunderstorms. And then, of course, we have to deal with the chance for some severe storms tomorrow afternoon. For your Wednesday morning, it's all quiet out there. There's that view of the entire Way 31 Skycam network this morning. You do see some of that cloud cover moving in, and that will be the big headline today. We will see more clouds than sun, especially this afternoon. Those temperatures, though, still well above average, including this morning where we're in the mid-40s right now. We're heading for the upper 60s again today, 68 to be exact, and that's despite the cloud cover. In fact, those of you in northwest Alabama might be knocking on the door of 70 before all is said and done today. But we are going to stay dry despite those clouds moving in on the Way 31 Storm Tracker early warning radar network. And then we shift our attention to Thursday. We have a really good idea now of the timing with this system, and unfortunately this could be high impact timing right in the middle of the evening commute. Northwest Alabama, if you're in the Quad Cities, Cherokee, Red Bay, Russellville, Phil Campbell, those storms arrive around 3 or 4 o'clock tomorrow afternoon and last through 6 p.m. Here in the metro area, those severe storms arrive around 4 p.m. and last through 7, right in the middle of the evening rush hour. So just give yourself plenty of time getting home tomorrow afternoon. And in addition to the severe weather potential, we could see some very heavy rainfall rates that might lead to some ponding on the roadways. Again, right in the middle of the evening drive. And then finally over northeast Alabama, Scottsboro, Guntersville, Fort Payne, the I-59 corridor, 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. That is the time frame where you could see severe weather tomorrow afternoon and tomorrow evening. Let's walk you through future radar. You see those clouds really starting to fill in this afternoon, but we will stay dry. Now, I will say this time tomorrow morning, we could be tracking a few showers, especially west of I-65. And in most cases, we have showers during the morning. That helps limit the amount of fuel that the atmosphere has for any stronger storms later in the day. But we have so much wind energy in the atmosphere that it's likely going to counteract that lack of fuel that we'll have tomorrow afternoon. Just something to keep in mind. Zooming things out, 12:30 tomorrow afternoon, you see the cold front in eastern Arkansas. We'll be watching the line of storms developing ahead of the cold front, actually. And that line, which will likely be severe, arrives in northwest Alabama in that 3 or 4 o'clock time frame, like we just talked about, getting towards the metro by the time we get to the evening rush, and then heading towards northeast Alabama just past sunset, 6 or 7 o'clock tomorrow night. The severe line moves out by 9 or 10 p.m. The cold front lagging behind. There could be some additional showers directly on the front itself, but nothing severe. Once that front does move through late tomorrow night, those temperatures tumble very, very quickly. There's that rainfall forecast. Like I mentioned, we're talking around an inch of rain for most spots, but with those heavier rainfall rates, could get closer to 2-inch totals, which might mean some ponding on the roadways and flash flooding too. Not expecting a significant severe weather outbreak, not expecting large violent tornadoes, nothing like that. But now that we're starting to get closer to the peak severe weather season, this is just a good reminder to be prepared. Make sure you have multiple ways to get those warnings. Download our Way 31 Storm Tracker weather app. As soon as that warning is issued where you are, your app will go off on your mobile device. Just go ahead and download that app today. Know where you're going to take shelter once those watches and warnings are issued. Charge those mobile devices tonight. Even outside of the severe weather tomorrow, those gusty winds upwards of 50 miles per hour, that could knock out your power, unfortunately. And of course, stay with us here on air and online at waytv.com. We'll look over the latest data later on this morning and give you a full forecast update coming up on Way 31 Midday News at 11. 7-day forecast shows those temperatures only in the 40s by Friday, but the weekend looks pretty good. 57 Saturday, 63 Sunday, lots of sunshine, and then more rain, and maybe a lot of it is back next week.
And even though we're expecting